Subhanallah walhamdulillah, Subhanallah walhamdulillah, Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Fata'ala Allahu liman yuqal haqq. Fata'ala Allahu liman yuqal haqq. Fata'ala Allahu liman yuqal haqq. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Wa ba'd. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters in Islam. My name is Muhammad Awal. I'm in Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, indigenous state, state, a village called Go inside Edatira Kogame. That's one friend, that's one time, that's one village. I'm in Viva Tribe. This is my number 96 video. So I come to this Lagos now to find some television. So I'm living in Lagos in our area. Lagos in our area. I'm a slash outside Lagos. So every time you come to that mall, I find me through I'm living. My business is selling sports, what I'm saying. So today's topic is about 7 translation in the word Nasi. 7 translation of the word one in the word Nasi. You see, every word in the word one has 7 translation. Every word in the word one has 7 translation. Then 7 translation on in the word Nasi. Then you see, the word one has 7 translation. Do Allah created 7 heaven and 7 earth. Then I said that if you bring forth 7 said out to supply, yet the word of Allah will never be exhausted. Truly, Allah is almighty and all wise, which is in Surah Al-Luqman chapter 31 of the Quran, verse 27. Then that's how the translation Quran is up to 7. Then 7 translation Quran in word Nasi. You see word Nasi. That is translation. That is you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to any kind of language in the world entirely. When you translate word Nasi from Arab language, you can translate to the English language, which is people, woman being, mankind. Then you can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to European language, British language, Spanish language, French language, Indian language, African language, Hausa language, which is Mutani. Nupe language, that's my language. Esash Jamanji, you see, that's my language. Then you can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to any kind of language in the world. You can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to the animal language, which is, if it is cow language, that is language of the cow. You can translate the word Nasi to that language. You can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to the language of ram, which is that's the language. If you can be able to hear that one, you can translate the word Nasi to that language. You can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to the language of horse, which is that's language. If you can be able to hear that one, you can translate the word Nasi to that language. You can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to the language of any kind of animal. You can say what Nasi from Arab language to the language of lion. If you can be able to hear his language, then you can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to that kind of language. You can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to the language of bird. If it's speaking, pigeon, you can translate the word Arab language. You can translate word Nasi from that language to that language. If you can be able to hear that one. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of crab. Quack, 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 quack. If you can be able to hear that language, then you can translate the word Nasi to that language. You can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to the language of small bird. If you can be able to hear that language, you can translate the word Nasi to that language. You can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to the language of any kind of bird, white bird. If you can be able to hear that language, you can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to that language, to any kind of bird language. You can translate the word Nasi from Arab language to the valley ant language. If you can be able to hear their language, ant, any kind of ant, you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of valley ant, any kind of ant. If you can be able to hear their language, you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of grass. Language of grass. When the breeze is blowing, you hear the language is making different kind of sound, and then each type of grass have its own sound. And if you can be able to translate, you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to that kind of language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of trees. And then when the breeze is blowing, you will hear different kind of sound. This tree is one sound is different from this tree. Then if you can be able to hear the language, that's language, that sound. Then you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to that language of tree language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of leaf. leaf, when the breeze is blowing, you hear the different kind of leaf. Big one is different from small one. Small one is different from big leaf sound. Then you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to that kind of language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of any kind of plant. Then you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of thing that you manufacture. Language of leather, paper. Look at it. You see? Leather is making sound. That is language. Then you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of paper, leather, paper. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of bicycle that you manufacture. If you can be able to hear that language. When you are riding a bicycle, make a sound. That sound, that is language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of motorcycle, which is that is language. If you can be able to hear that one, you can translate the word Nasi to the language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of vehicle, which is gene. If you can be able to hear that one, you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to that kind of language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of aeroplane. If you can be able to hear that, you can translate word Nasi from that language to that language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of handset, telephone, television, radio, television, computer, fan. You can be able to hear the language of fan. You can translate word Nasi to that language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of electricity. When the electricity supply, you hear it make a sound zzz, when the electricity is on. It make a sound zzz, you see. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to that kind of language. Then you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of the shoes that we're wearing. If it is palm, slippers, you hear it make a sound pass. If it is palm, you hear it make a sound pass. If it is cover shoe, you hear it make a sound quap. If it is boot, you hear it make a sound whoop. That is all that one is language. Then if you can be able to hear, you can translate word Nasi from that Arab language to that kind of language. Then you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of gun that you are shooting. When you hold gun, you shoot it. Tas. Then you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of gun. You can shoot any kind of gun. Then you can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of generator. That sound of generator sound. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of bomb. Boom. That bomb, that sound of bomb is bomb. That's language. Then you can translate word Nasi to language. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of nuclear weapon. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of glass. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of cause of male when the beating is come, when they come with beating with soul, bang in battlefield. You can translate word Nasi from Arab language to the language of soul. Come. When you are fighting with soul, make it sound. That's language. So see, the philosophy behind it has no end. Then that is in the first translation one from Fatih's language, which is Arab language. That's how the whole one in, and then you can translate the whole one from Arab language to any kind of language in the world intact. Then second translation one from word Nasi. Word Nasi, you see, mankind, human people. Then number of seconds that mankind will spend in this world, number of minutes that mankind will spend in this world, number of hours that mankind will spend in this world, number of days that mankind will spend in this world, numbers of weeks that mankind will spend in this world, number of months that mankind will spend in this world, number of years that mankind will spend in this world. All that one is in the second translation one for Fatih's language, number that will count. Blinking at that the mankind will blink, and the sea that you will see, number of seconds that will spend in this, doing that one in this world, numbers of minutes that will spend in this, doing that one in this world, numbers of hours that will spend doing that one in this world, numbers of days that will spend doing that one in this world, numbers of weeks that will spend doing that one in this world, numbers of months that will spend doing that one in this world, numbers of years that will spend doing that one in this world. Just again, about that, we come today, Britain that is Britain, with his nose. The number of seconds that was spent doing that one in this world, numbers of minutes that was spent doing that one in this world, numbers of hour that was spent doing that one, numbers of days that was spent doing that one in this world. Numbers of week that was spent doing that one, numbers of months that was spent doing that one in this world, numbers of years that was spent doing that one in this world. That's again what we come today. Ears, hearing that we're hearing in ears. Numbers of seconds that was spent doing that one in this world. Numbers of minutes that was spent doing that one. Numbers of hour that was spent doing that one in this world. Numbers of days that was spent doing that one in this world. Numbers of week that was spent doing that one in this world. Numbers of week that was spent doing that one in this world. Numbers of months that was spent doing that one in this world. Numbers of years that was spent doing that one in this world. Talking that is talking his mouth with eating. Talking that is talking with his mouth. Numbers of seconds that was spent doing that. Numbers of week. Numbers of minutes that was spent. Numbers of hours. Numbers of week, month, years that was spent doing that. Eating that is eating his mouth. Numbers of seconds that was spent doing that. Numbers of minute, hour, days, week, month, years that was spent doing that this world. Then working that is working with his hand. Numbers of second, minute, hour, day, week, month, years that was spent doing that one this world. Working that is working with his leg. Numbers of second, minute, hour, day, week, month, years that was spent doing that one this world. Running that mankind is running. Human being is running with his leg. Number of second, month, years, hour, minute, days, week, month, years that's spent doing that one in this world. Then all that one is in the second translation of the word from Father's with number that we're counting. And then when you count the alpha of any verse in the word, any number that reaches, any number that stops, that's foundation, that number, that's any number that reaches, that's foundation, that number, that's where that number begin. That's when that number started. Then that number, that's number of the angel associated that guide us or whatever associated that word. That's number of angel associated that guide us or whatever associated that verse. Then that's foundation, that number, that's where it begins, that's where it started. Then that number, that's number that we use in counting, we count all the natural and then the thing that we manufacture. So this one is in the second translation one for Father's Nasi. Any numbers of the things that mankind will do in this world. Then also I get third translation one for Father's Nasi, which is in word Nasi. That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then again, word Nasi, that's mankind. Who is one that created mankind? Human being, people. Mankind. That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, third translation one for Father's Nasi, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then whatever mankind will do in this world, whatever you will do, who is one that created them? That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, third translation one for Father's Nasi, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then again, fourth translation one for Father's Nasi. In the word Nasi, that is Allah Akbar, what is mankind, human being. Fourth translation one for Father's Nasi, in the word Nasi, that is Allah Akbar that appear in the left side of every mankind body, every human body. Look at it here. And then when you come to Favon Salah, whether you are in journey or you are alone, then look at it. You're standing from the brain at the left side, reach your leg at the left side. That's Alpha that's standing at the left side. Then your hand reach your way, so that's Allah. 12 of Allah, so that's how the finger your hand five. And then when you also have your hand, that's Allah. Look at it. Alif, Lam, Ha. That's Allah. Reach your way, stop. Then when you start for Salah, immediately when you say Allah Akbar, then you leave your hand at the top. Don't bring it down, because when you bring it down, you will see it. Then your hand at the top, that's Allah. Leave your way, stop. Then you now observe the cup of your hand outside there. Outside there. Look at it. Kafut, Ba'un, Ra'un. Reach your leg. Look at it here. Allah Akbar. Then Kafut, Ba'un, Ra'un. Reach your leg. Then you see it. Then look at it here. Here I do it two ways. Either you do like this, say Allahu Akbar with your hand, or you do like this. It's the same calf. Look at it. Look at how we are writing it. Look at it, how we are writing it. Then that is Allahu Akbar that appear in the left hand side of every mankind body. Then that one, you see what you are saying, that's what your body is describing. The Allahu Akbar that you are saying in Salat, that's what your body is describing. Then that one, this one is in the fourth translation one for Father's Nasi, which Allahu Akbar that appear in the left hand side of every mankind body. And then that's the reason why Allah sent in a zero a warning to warn you about Allahu Akbar. There is again what is prophet to warn you. There again, fifth translation one in the word Nasi, that is Allahu Akbar, that appear in the right hand side of every mankind body. Look at it here. Allahu Akbar that appear in the right hand side of every mankind body. You see it here. Then, when you start for Salat, either in Jami or you are alone. Then you're standing from the bread at the right hand side. Reach your leg at the right side. That's Alpha that's standing at the right side. Look at it here. You see it? Then your hand power reach your waist. That's Allah. The way Alpha of Allah is that's how the finger your hand is far. And then we observe your hand. Look at it. Alifun, Lamun, 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 Ha'un. That's Allah. Allah. Reach your waist. Then when you start for Salah, immediately when you say Allahu Akbar, you leave your hand on top, don't bring it down, because when you bring it down, you're going to see it. Then your hand part is at top, that's Allah. Then you now observe the cup of your hand outside there. Outside, look at it. That's called Kafun, Ba'un, Ra'un. Reach your leg. Look at it. Allahu at the top. Then Kafun, Ba'un, Ra'un. Reach your leg. That's Allah. Then you see I do it two way. I do it two way. Look at this. Look at this. You see it? Look at it. You see it here? Then you say it. Then either you do like this, you say Allahu Akbar, or you do like this. It's the same calf. Either you do like this, say Allahu Akbar, or you do like this. It's the same calf. Look at it. Then and then look at how we're writing it. Look at how we're writing it. Then Allahu Akbar. That's Allahu Akbar that appear in the right side of every mankind. You see what you are saying, that's what your body is describing. What you are saying, that's what your body is describing. Then, Allah sent a prophet to be a bashirun, a giver of gladness about Allah that appear in the right side of every mankind. So you see, then that is in the fifth translation of the Quran from Fatah Nasi. That's Allah Akbar that appear in the right hand side of every mankind. The philosophy behind it has no end. That's it. Then again, sixth translation of the Quran from Fatah Nasi in the word Nasi. That is a way in between, a way of all material, meaning the best for the Quran which Allah says for us. A way in between of all material. And then which is one with what Surah Al-Israel, chapter 74, Surah 6 and 1 10. Allah said, وَقُرْآنًا فَرَّقْنَا تَقْرَأُهُ عَلَى النَّاسِ عَلَى الْمُكْثِ وَنَزَّلْنَاهُ تَنزِيلًا. And it's the Quran in which I have divided into parts in order to remain at interval, and then we have a very vast state. وَنَزَّلْنَاهُ تَنزِيلًا is a reservation with a faith. So see, Allah said that we have divided the word Quran into parts. Then let us cover how many parts the word Quran has divided. How many parts Allah said divided Quran. Then in Surah Al-Israel, chapter 74, Surah 10 said, قُلِ ادْعُوا اللَّهَ وَادْعُوا الرَّحْمَنَ أَيَّامَا تَدْعُوا وَلَهُ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى وَلَا تَجْهَرْ بِصَلَاتِكَ وَلَا تُخَافِتْ بِهَا وَابْتَغِ بَيْنَ ذَلِكَ سَبِيلًا. He said, call Allah or call Ar-Rahman. By whatever name you call him, the same for him belongs the best name. Then the first command says, وَلَا تَجْهَرْ بِصَلَاتِكَ neither Allah Rasul min Allah Rasul. You see that is first command. Then second command says, وَلَا تُخَافِتْ بِهَا no, you hide it, meaning don't hide the Salah. See that's second command. Then third command says, وَابْتَغِ بَيْنَ ذَلِكَ سَبِيلًا, but follow it, but you wait between. You see that is third bro. So see. Allah say, وَلَا تَجْهَرْ بِصَلَاتِكَ don't louder Salah. That's first command. Second command say, وَلَا تُخَافِتْ بِهَا don't hide the Salah. That's second command. Then third command say, وَابْتَغِ بَيْنَ ذَلِكَ سَبِيلًا, but follow it. Then this way is for you to adjust your voice. You will not allow honey. Unless somebody come close to you, you hear, see this part. Prophet says, society, your society will be like the horses. Which is you see, I not allowed hide. I didn't allow the other hiding. Then, unless somebody come close to you, you hear, I see this part. Prophet says, society. Then that's then all your stay in salat, all your stay in tasbah, all your recitation in dua. You will adjust why you will not allow hiding. Unless somebody come close to you, you will hear as if this part, Prophet says society. Then that is told for one. That's where the adjust for it. Then that is a way of all material. And then the proof about that when we go sorted, the conqueror proof about that when we go sorted and fight, chapter 1 verse 24 said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا استجيبوا لله ولرسوله إذا دعاكم لما يحييكم واعلموا أن الله يحيل بين المرء وقلبه وأنه إليه تحشرون. He said, oh you who believe, answer Allah and His Messenger when He called you to that which is given, and know that Allah come in between person and son, and that we shall all be together. He said, وَعَلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَحِيلُ بَيْنَ مَنْ and know that Allah come in between person and son. Then He gave you command in Surah Al-Isra, in chapter 74, Surah 10, verse 8, وَبَتَجِي بَيْنَ ذَاتُلَا, but follow a way between. So you see a way between, so follow matter. There's no doubt in that. Then this way between is for you to adjust your ways, you will not allow hadith. Your salat sinsa from salat suwi, salat zuhur, salat asr, salat maghrib, salat isha, shafai, and water nafilat tazweed why? All your say in salat, all your say in tazbah, all your say in dua, you will adjust for you will not allow hadith. Unless somebody come close to you, you hear, see this part, prophecy in society. Then that is not for one. That's what just for. Then that's what all matter. Then the name of unity of all matter, that is best for one. What is Surah Zumar chapter 39 verse 18 said, الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون الحسن أولئك هداهم الله أولئك هم أولو الألباب. Those who listen to a word and follow the best part thereof, then those are whom Allah has rightly guided, and then those are men of understanding. So you see, the whole Quran is a word of Allah Ta'ala. Then when you listen to the Quran and then you follow the best part thereof, you see a way between a word of Allah Ta'ala. Then the name of a way between of Allah Ta'ala, that's best part. Then this way between that you are seeing it, that's best part. Then this way between that you are seeing it. The philosophy behind it has no end. Look at it here. You see this line that is in between human body. Look at it here. You see the line? Look at it. A way between your formula. Look at it in our body. A way between your formula. Look at it here. You see? What you are saying, that's what your body is describing. A way between the senate which are just amazing. Will you not allow it? Look at it in our body. Look at it here. Then, this a way between the philosophy behind it has no end. Then in word 6 section 1 in the word Nasi, that's the way between your formula. Then look at how it is. Between your house and the mosque, that is the way between your formula. Between your house and market, that's the way between your formula. Between your house and battlefield, that's the way between your formula. Look at how it is. Then again, when we come to make sentence, when you got to Surah Al-Isra, verse 66 said, رَبُّكُمَ الَّذِي يُزْجِي لَكُمَ الْفُرْقَ فِي الْبَحْرِ تَبْتَغُوا مِنْ فَضْلِهِ إِنَّهُ كَانَ بِكُمْ رَحِيمًا. Your Allah is one that drive the ship for you through the sea in order to sake of His bounty. Truly Allah is ever most merciful towards you. That Allah is one that drive everything. Your Allah is one that drive the ship for you through the sea in order that you might seek of His bounty. Look at it here. Truly Allah is ever most merciful towards you. That Allah is one that drive everything. Then between your house and mosque, that is a way between your full metal. Then Allah is one that drive you to the mosque. Not going that you are going to the mosque, walking that you are going to the mosque. Allah is one that drive you to the mosque. Between your house and market, that is the way between your full metal. Then Allah is one that drive you to the market. Between your house and the battlefield, that is the way between your full metal. Then Allah is one that drive you to the battlefield. Between your upper lip of the and down lip of mouth, that is a way between your phone. Then Allah is one that drives that to your mouth that you see you are talking. Between the lip of the eye, upper lip and the down lip of the eye, that is a way between your phone. Then Allah is one that drives that blink of eye that you are blinking. So see, a way between your phone. You see how it is? Between your hand and the work that you want to work with it, that is with your phone. Then Allah is one that drives that your hand that you are seeing walking with it. Between your leg and the working that working with it. That's with your phone. That Allah is one that drives that your leg that you are working with it going. So you see a way to your phone. The philosophy behind it has no end. Then this a way between that you are seeing it. That is in the 6th translation of the Holy Quran from Fatiha to Nasi, which is a way between a full matter. Then the verse of God. So you see it. Then, even in Salah that you are performing, when you say Allahu Akbar, then between your hand and the ground, to the up that you raise it. That's where you open it. And then Allah SWT drive that to your hand. Oh, Allah. Whatever you do in Salah, Allah SWT drive. From the start of Salah, Allah SWT drive. And then it's you have to open. So you see. So 6 translation Quran for Fatiha, that's Allah. That's the way to open it. Meaning the best one which Allah searches for us. That in mankind, woman being, which meaning word Nasi. 7 translation word in the word Nasi, mankind. Whatever mankind do in this world, whatever he do in this world, then Allah is above whatever he do. The salah that he perform, work that he work, whatever fighting he fight in the cause of Allah, or whatever mankind do in this world, then Allah is above whatever he do. Then that one is in the 7th translation one from Father Nasi, which is then high above all be Allah the true king. Then high above all be Allah the true king. That is in the 7th translation one from Father Nasi, which is Allah. So that is 7th translation one in the word Nasi. So I think this is what I'm going to stop. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.